See what's going to happen next. Whoa! Ain't that gonna be bad?
C2, Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu.
Hey, it's Jeff, Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu. Today's Tuesday, December 31st, 2024. Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm here at US 7648, the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal Conservation Area along the north banks of the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. I'm going to do this activation on the last day of the year as Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra for the Toads Discord server / club. So they needed Delaware activated, so I thought I'd help them out and do this for them. It's about 54 degrees here today. Very windy, as you might be able to tell, but I'm going to activate from inside the car. I don't feel like dealing with the wind outside and everything. I think we're going to get on, I think I might start with 20 meters and see where that takes us. Do want to do this kind of quickly as I got some dinner plans for New Year's Eve and then doing a live stream with the ham radio kids table. Please check that out and subscribe. Links below. So let's get on the air and see what's going to happen next.
KB9 VBR, parked on the air, tourism.
Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park.
Park to park. All right, Kilo 8, great day and a happy new year. Was there a park to park station?
Park to park, Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra.
Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra, 57 Wisconsin, US 12081. Back to you.
QSL Michael, you're a 5'9" here to Delaware, US 7648. If you want my personal call sign, it's Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu.
All right, Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu. Thanks a lot there, Jeff, and I got you logged for both of them. And in the US 7648. So when did you get the club call?
The club call is for the Toads group on Discord.
That's what it is. I thought it sounded familiar, so you have a great activation today.
You too. Happy New Year, 7-3.
7-3, take care. This is KB9 PBR, parks on the air. Tourism. KO4 PBI, CQ, parks on the air.
Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park.
All right, park to park station. Come back.
Park to park, Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra.
All right, Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra. That was the Toads Club?
That's correct. And I'll also give you my personal call sign, which is Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu. And you're a 5'5" here to Delaware, US 7648.
All right, I got that US 7648, and you're coming in about a 5959 to Central Foxtrot Lima.
QSL, the 5'9" to Florida. Thank you for the contact there, Michael. Happy New Year and 7-3.
Happy New Year to you too, 73. Have a great day. Everybody hold on a second. CQ POTA, in for CNZ.
Park to park, Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra.
Hey, the park to park, that's Alpha Delta Sierra. Come again, please.
Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra, QSL.
Kilo Tango 0 Alpha Delta Sierra. We got you here in southern Tennessee. Are you ready to copy your two park numbers?
QSL, I am ready for the two parks.
All right, the first one is US 2941. The second park is US 3791. QSL?
QSL, I got copy 2941 and 3791. I have what I gave you is a club call. I'll give you my personal call sign. That's Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu.
Copy on the Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Read your park number, please.
Oh yes, you're 5-7 to Delaware, US 7648. 7648, QSL.
7648, QSL, sir.
All right, thank you for the contact. Happy New Year. Good luck with your activation, 7-3.
7-3 to you too, sir. Thanks for your activation and Happy New Year. I appreciate it. 7-3, QRZ.
Park to park, Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra.
All I got there was Alpha Delta Sierra.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park. You are 5-5, my park, US 0635, Florida, QSL.
QSL, you are a 5-7 here to Delaware, US 7648, 7648, and I gave you a club call sign. If you want my personal call sign, I'll give that to you also.
Okay, hang on just a second here. Okay, go ahead to your personal call sign.
Personal call signs, Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Japan Radio Zanzibar.
Hey, copy, I got it. Hey, thank you for hunting me this afternoon. I do appreciate it. Hope you have going to have a good New Year. We'll catch you next time. 7-3. November, looking at Foxtrot, parked on the air.
Park to park, Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra.
Got the Alpha Delta Sierra. What was the beginning of the call?
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra. Sounds like those Cody guys.
Tim, it's Jeff. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Give you two contacts. You're about a 5-7 here to Delaware, US 7648. 7648. You copy all that?
Say 5-7 into Park 7648.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Got both call signs.
Jeff, what was your call sign again?
Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Japan Radio Zanzibar. Your buddy.
I thought you sounded familiar, and I recognized the name. But there you go, my friend. You're in the log. This is park number 8 for me.
QSL. Hope you're having a fun time, and I will catch you later tonight.
Roger, my friend. Have a great activation day in 73.
You too, 7-3.
November, Whiskey 9, Foxtrot, QRZ. QRZ, Kilo Juliet 4, Sierra Hotel India, park from here.
Park to park, Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra.
I got a Delta Alpha Sierra, park to park. Go ahead.
Call signs Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra. Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra. Got it corrected. I've got you 5x9 into my park, 7883.
QSL, you're a 5-7 here to Delaware, US 7648. 7648, and I'll also give you a personal call sign.
All right, I got the 7648 standing by for the second off.
Second call sign is Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Japan Radio Zanzibar.
Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, 5x9 in my park. You got it, 7883.
QSL, you're still 5x7 at US 7648.
Sounds good. Thank you for activation 73 and Happy New Year.
All right, Happy New Year, you too, 7-3.
And thanks for the contact, 73. QRZ.
Park to park, Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra.
Alpha Delta Sierra.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park.
Kilo Tango 0, what was your suffix there?
Alpha Delta Sierra, Alpha Delta Sierra.
I got you there. Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra. I have you at a 5757 into US 0025. 0025.
QSL, you're also a 5-7 here to Delaware, US 7648, 7648, and I'll give you my personal call sign also.
All right, go ahead. I got that. Is the QSL on the 7648, 7648?
Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Personal call sign is Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu.
Alright, I got that. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, QSL.
Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger.
Thank you for the contact. Happy New Year. Good luck with your activation in 7-3.
Thank you, 73 as well. Thank you for the activation yourself. Happy New Year. QRZ.
Park to park, Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park. I was take you at 55 into my park.
QSL, you're a 5-6 here to Delaware, US 7648, 7648, and I have a second call sign for you.
Roger, Roger.
Second call sign is Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. QSL?
Roger, got it. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, and yeah, 55 still under the park.
QSL, thank you for the contact. Good luck with the activation. Happy New Year, 7-3.
73, I'm not the head of my next one. You caught me just before I turned the radio off. QRZ Parks from Victor Echo 3, Tango Hotel Romeo.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park.
Park. Okay, there's a couple park to parks. There's one with Alpha something Sierra.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra.
Okay, we got that one. Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra. Toad. Yeah, all right. 5 and 9, buddy. Charlie Alpha 6355.
QSL, you're 5-7 here to Delaware. US 7648, 7648, and I'll give you my personal call sign too.
All right, 7648, I think was the park. Okay, ready for the other.
Call signs Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, QSL.
All right, Jeff, very good. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Is this going to be a park-to-park as well?
Yes, it is. Same park, 7648.
7648. All right, very good. Thanks for the double. Appreciate that. 7-3, Jeff. All the best in the new year.
Thank you. Happy New Year. Good luck with your activation. And 7-3, Tom.
All right. QRZ, this is WB8 Italy, Zulu Mike.
Park to park.
And Happy New Year. Thanks for Wyoming 73. QRZ.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park.
Kilo Tango 0. Kilo Tango 0.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra, park to park.
Kilo Tango 0, Alpha Delta Sierra. Thank you very much. 5-9 into the park, and I'm ready for your park number.
QSL, the 5-9 from your park. You're a 5-7 here to US 7648, 7648, and I have a personal call sign to give you also.
Okay, let me log this first one. Okay, and now the second call sign, please.
Next call sign is Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. QSL?
I copy the Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, and please the park number again.
Of course, the park number is US 7648, 7648, and you are a 5-7.
5-7, thank you. 5-7 here into my park, US 6618, over.
Roger, Roger. Thank you for the contact. Happy New Year. Good luck with your activation then, 7-3.
Thank you. 73 is to you.
India Hotel Charlie at Park US 8670 QRZ.
Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra Park to Park.
Hey, you just popped right through there. Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra, the Toads Club. You are a 5-8 here in my park this afternoon at US 8670 QSL.
QSL, you're a 5-7 here to Delaware, US 7648, US 7648, and I have a second call sign for you.
All right, go ahead with that second call sign.
Personal call sign is Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu.
And what was that second? What was the park again?
Park again is 7648. 7648, and you are a 5-7.
All right, we got you both, Jeff and you in, and Ronald in, Jeff and both of you in my log. Happy New Year, 73.
Happy New Year, 73. Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra Park to Park.
I got Kilo Tango Zero. Come again?
Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra. Alpha Delta Sierra.
Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra. You about a 5-4. Charlie Alpha 5-4-5.
QSL, you're a 5-3 to US 7648. 7648, and I have a second call sign for you. Second call sign is Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, QSL.
Kilowatt 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu, 5-4, into the pop.
QSL still 5-3 to US 7648. 7648.
QSL, what state are you in?
Delaware, Delta Echo, Delaware.
QSL, Delaware. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
You too. Happy New Year, 7-3.
7-3.
This is November 4, Tango Romeo Delta QRZ.
Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra Park to Park.
Park standby, please. Happy New Year, 7-3. The park to park, come now, please.
Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra Park to Park.
Roger. Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra. You're 5-9. Standing by for your park, please.
QSL, you're also a 5-9 here to Delaware. US 7648. 7648, and I have a second call sign for you too.
Roger. Okay, stand by for second call.
Alright, the second call sign is Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3, Juliet Romeo Zulu.
Hey Jeff, you threw a curveball at me with the curve call sign. I got you in the log. You are 5-9 as well, QSL.
QSL, Max, thank you for the contact. Happy New Year, 7-3.
Happy New Year. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. 7-3 QRZ.
Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra Park to Park. You're a 4-5, Patricia, to US 7648. 7648, and I have a second call sign for you when you're ready. Roger. In Delaware.
Okay, stand by. We have a second operator. Here's Whiskey 5 Alpha Zulu November.
QSL Alpha, or Whiskey 5 Alpha Zulu November. You're also a 4-5 to my park, US 7648, and I have a second call sign for both of you. The second call sign is Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu. Kilo 3 Juliet Romeo Zulu, QSL. got some noise here, but the call sign is Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra. Kilo Tango Zero Alpha Delta Sierra, the Toads group.
Okay, I got it right. All right, thank you. And you're both 5'9" and
QSL, that's a call sign. You can use that. Both of you could use that. Thank you for the contact. Have a good weekend, 7-3. Alrighty, got 16 contacts in the log. Took about 30 minutes. All I did was hunt other activators. Did not call CQ once. And you know what? You can do that, folks. Made some cool contacts. A lot of people surprised with the call sign. Once I gave them my call sign, I guess they recognized me or knew that the other one was a club. It comes up in people's logs as Toads group. Glad I got all those people, 2 contacts each in their log, helping them out and get their parks activated. That's what it's all about, folks. It is 2011 UTC 1511 Eastern Standard Time. Like I said earlier, it is New Year's Eve. I have a special dinner I'm going to make for myself.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Do a live stream with the Ham Radio Kids Table. Link will be down in the description below. Please subscribe to that channel and this one while you're at it. So if you like this video on this activation, give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button. Click the notification bell to learn when new videos will be released, and please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought of this video, this activation, or you have any other comments or questions you wish to say, or just rubbish to spout out. As always, be safe. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year, folks. 73.
So you